Hello everyone. The third AMA is starting now, and I am ready to answer your questions about the UBD network that you had during the last week, and maybe I will ask some questions that you will ask right now. The first question I see before I start: how can I participate in the airdrop? First of all, you have to be active member of our community on Discord and join our different Web3 retro drop campaigns. For example, on Zili, on Galax, and we had a campaign on Layer 3, but it has finished already. Okay. Just a little reminder that you could ask your question on our Discord and get 50 XP on our current Zili sprint. And people who ask the most interesting questions will get 100 XP bonus on our current Zili sprint. So just ask a question and participate in this AMA, so it will make a little step forward to be the participant of our future retro drop distribution. And before I will start answering your questions, I want to figure out about our last updates and latest news from the last week, and I will go back to your questions again. The first news that I want to share, and probably the biggest one during the last week, is that we have been listed on xt.com. It is our second centralized crypto exchange we've been listed, and the listing details is that the trading pair is UBDN USDT, the same as on Bitmart. Deposit started at December 11. Trading started at December 12. Withdrawal started December 13, and started price listing price was 3 USDT, and right now it's a little bit higher than the started one. You can check our guide on YouTube or Medium to learn how to buy the token in several steps. I mean, how to buy token on xt.com, on Bitmart. It's quite simple. The second news I want to share is that we have finished our Layer 3 campaign, and these quests were the most important among all of our campaigns. Just to remind you that UBDN token retro drop will be distributed among our early adopters and quest performers on different platforms such as Galaxy, Layer 3, and for active members on our Discord server. So do your best. You still have chances to get to be among the participants of the future distribution. And the last news I want to share is about our Discord server. We updated our regions chats, and we have opened a lot of new chats like Hindi, Urdu, Punjabi, Bengal, and so on. Now you can join our server. Click on country where you're from, then you will be able to choose language. Not only one language, but different. So try these mechanics and send us your feedback on Discord. We will be waiting for you guys. Okay. coming back to the questions, and let's start from the first one. Does UBDN plan any major partnerships in the future? If yes, with which projects? Besides centralized exchange, decentralized exchange, I understand that you cannot disclose these details, but we would like to know in which direction you want to move as partnerships. In general, UBDN can offer partners. And what do you expect from future major partnerships? What are your goals in this regard? To be honest, yes, absolutely. We are planning and preparing some key partnerships shortly, so be ready to the huge announcements in the near future. Unfortunately, we cannot just say it right now. We're just signing different agreement, and you will know about it all quite soon on our from our social networks. Most of the partnerships, of course, partnerships with different centralized and centralized exchange, because uh, we just started listing our tokens on different platforms, and we are at the beginning of our journey. But we are also preparing some partnerships in collaborations with other projects in terms of marketing. So as we are talking about our goals, the main goal is to make our community stronger, spread our ecosystem, and increase the price of our token on different exchange. So we are focusing on these goals first of all. The next question: what technological or structural innovations does UBD Network bring to the table to ensure more reliable and transparent solution compared to centralized organizations? UBDN introduces several technological and structural innovations to enhance reliability and transparency compared to centralized organizations. The first one is like key innovation is a proof of reverse system, which operates 24/7 and provides real backing for our UBD token. This system includes elements such as Sandbox 1, Treasury, and Sandbox 2, ensuring transparency and accountability in assets management. Additionally, UBDN use of Web3 technology enable the implementation of smart contracts, allowing like for automated and secure transactions without the need for intermediates. So this is like key feature, one of the key feature, and this decentralized approach like reduces the potential for fraud and manipulation, often associated with centralized systems. I answered your questions. Thanks. It was such an interesting question. I make sure that you will get your extra XP for this question. Why did you decide to use an attractor, and how did you come up with the idea? Why do you think it is the safest solution? The decision to use an attractor with the UBD network was driven by the need to provide a secure and transparent mechanism for managing digital assets. Back to the previous question. The attractor is a unique ecosystem independent of external factors. It's designed like to ensure the safety and integrity of funds. So the idea behind the attractor stemmed from the recognition of the associated with traditional financial instruments like tools, and the need for a solution that eliminates threats such as I already mentioned, such as human factors involvement or fake proof of reverse and lost funds. So so that's it. The next question: when will the UBD stablecoin be launched? Why should people use it instead of the usual USDT or USDC? How do you plan to grow the capitalization of UBD? What will you do for that? Such a big question. How are you going to fight with such large mastodons? I guess you mean USDT, and other stablecoins. UBD stablecoin is scheduled to be launched in the public audit phase in July 2024, like in 6 months from now, about 6-7 months from now, with the MVP release of the UBD staking following it. UBDN aims to differentiate itself from traditional stablecoins like USDT or BUSD, like other stablecoins, popular one, by offering a unique value proposition. As you know, if you already read our white paper, you of course know it, but I'll remind you. The UBD stablecoin is an algorithmic stablecoin pegged to the US dollar and backed by Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other stablecoins stored in the UBD Network Attractor. This diversification of backend assets provides a more robust and secure foundation uh, for the UBD stablecoin, potentially offering greater stability and uh, resilience compared to other stablecoins. Uh, so I hope I answered your question. And of course, and to grow the capitalization of the UBD network, we plans to leverage its unique features such as transparent staking conditions and the trust systems that we are working on, uh, to attract users seeking a secure and decentralized asset management solution. I hope we are all gathering here just to finally find and how to uh, how to create, how to build a decentralized asset management solution, to be honest. Okay, let's move forward. Your product may be very relevant for web 2 users. How do you plan to adapt it for them? Do you plan to mass adaptation for UBD network at all? If yes, are the ways you want to attract web 2 audience? Yeah, well, our products could be a little bit complicated for the average web 2 audience, and it's quite hard to understand all of this stuff with web3 wallets, with gas fees, and so on. The main idea, of course, we are at this moment we are focusing on web3 auditory, on web3 folks, but of course we are planning to spread our ecosystem much more, much far away from just web3 audience. And the main idea is to create much is to create a user friendly onboarding for new auditory, a lot of articles where we describing step by step how does it work, why do you need it, why it's much more user friendly than, for example, trust in classic world. And we will working on more user friendly onboarding system for new people, not only from web3 but from web2 also. Do you plan to integrate a VE model into tokenomics, voting escrow? To be honest, we are not planning to integrate it right now, but I know that this feature is quite big and complicated in development and so on. A lot of projects right now implementing vote escrow tokenomics, but we are focusing at this moment on other side of development and on other features like staking and mm, of course we are planning in the future something like DAO and uh, different community mechanics, but at this moment we are not focusing on it. But thanks for your questions. I will definitely note it, and we'll talk about it with development team because it's like interesting question for our community. Okay, the next question: do you plan to launch an ambassador program? At this moment, we are launching. We just launched a big retro drop program with 100,000 UBDN tokens in price pool, and this is our main marketing focus right now. But in the future, when it will be finished, we will definitely launch other different marketing campaigns for our community. We will not stop only on current marketing programs, and we will definitely launch different stuff like ambassador program and other activities. So stay tuned and be active because we will choose new members, for example, for ambassador program from our active members from community on Discord or Twitter or Telegram. The next question: do you plan to raise investors or venture capital? Of course. Like every other project, we are uh, focusing on like raise more funds and raise to attract more new users, make our product more smooth and more spread our ecosystem as much as we can right now. And of course, we have a business development department, business development team in our team at all, like UBDN team, and of course we are working on different collaboration partnerships, and we are pitching our pitch deck to different venture capitals to find more interesting collaborations in this space. So answering your question shortly, yes, we are plan to raise. Uh, do you guys still have questions? Like you can ask them on our server or maybe in a comment section. And I will ask something. There are a lot of similar questions like when distribution. We are not announced it yet. It's to be announced. Just you still have a good chances to join our campaign and be among the participant of the future distribution. Just follow our campaigns and do your best. Is reward for all users, fake account and more? Of course not. Rewards from the retro program will be distributed among the top participants, like from a leaderboard on different platforms such as Galaxy, Layer 3, Zilli, and so on. So we will choose the best and we will check it uh, million times. Every user will be checked million times just to be sure that there is no fake accounts or something like that. So if you like just doing your fair business, you will be among the winners 100%. Yeah, what's happening? UBD token list any new exchange? Yes, we just listed on XC.com and Uniswap. Yeah, it's just uh, new news for you all. We just listed on Uniswap and inside information for you. Okay. Thanks everyone for listening. our third community call, third AMA session. I hope you will find something new for you and you will get your extra points on our current Zilli sprint. So have a good Friday, have a good weekend. See you on our Discord server. Bye.